Welcome everybody, I'm out here with John and Sharon. We're on their brand new covered deck and patio project with wood burning fireplace, which is awesome. I just got a couple questions for you guys, just to, go over on why you had me out here and the who, what, why, and how. So, how was the space before?
You can take that one.
It was just a deck, pretty much the same size as this top level, but it was falling apart and needed replaced.
Yeah.
So
this whole side
was you couldn't lean against the rail, you might fall over.
Yeah, whenever we had guests,
stuff.
don't lean against the rail.
So,
it was time. It was probably 20 years old or so.
At least, so.
Yeah, the old wood deck. I think there was like a maze just to get down the steps. Don't step there, you could fall through.
And you told me it had a smiley face.
Yeah, it was smiling. It was a happy
deck.
Yeah. It was happy to be removed and get replaced. Awesome. Awesome. And then I wanted to ask why you guys chose to work with us.
The short answer, the clincher for me was because you knew what to do with my solar panels. You had the expertise and knowledge. It was apparent the minute we started talking that you knew your stuff. And that's probably what sold it on me. Then I had to sell it to him.
That's how it usually works in sales anyway.
But I had seen a lot of your ads and all the decks were just gorgeous. And I thought, man, he's got to only work for the elite people. So I was hesitant to call, but when I did, you were just very accommodating and friendly, and I thought, okay, I'll give this guy a chance.
Yeah, we had a good conversation over the phone, and
yep.
I think you tried starting a project, or you had an
idea
of how the deck was going to look.
A couple people out, because we wanted a multi-level deck.
Right.
And this was, the multi-level deck was the idea after we didn't think we'd be able to get the covered deck because of the solar panels.
Right.
Everybody else sort of poo-pooed the idea because they didn't want to, disturb the roof. Everybody I had talked to just had a problem with my roof. But you came out and had no problem with my roof. You even knew the right people to take the solar panels down. So that was the clincher for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then, how was your experience working with us?
Oh, that was even more fun. The guys, I just, they were very friendly, and they walked around here like they knew exactly what they were doing. They were very knowledgeable with everything, and just looked like they were having fun. And I trusted them immediately because I couldn't be here while they were working on the house, and they had to go in the house and come out of the house, and your foreman, Luis.
Yeah, Luis.
Oh, he was great. They played a lot of music and made it look like a good time, and I was excited every day when I came home to see what had gotten done. And they were amazingly quick.
Yeah.
That's what was so amazing is they started, they got most of this deck done in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was about a two week time frame.
Yeah. And then it was just the details, and a month later, here we are. Couldn't have asked for anything more, easy and
correct. Yeah, Luis would come to me and he'd be like, the homeowner wants to know when they can put the furniture back on the deck.
Yeah,
I tell him, you gotta hurry up. You gotta get done so they can get their furniture back on their deck.
We just want the furniture.
She's not a very patient person over here, so. Try to tell her things take time, wait till everything's done. No, when can I do it?
No, I want it now. I want it now, but they gotta build it first. I want it now. Does not matter.
Well, I was also worried about my cats because they come in and out from the porch, and I needed them to have their access, and that only took a few days before they had something to come up and down on. So.
Right, and we also replaced your sliding glass door.
Yes.
What was that like?
Oh. The joy. Most of the joy came from that sliding glass door. We had one that it would take, you'd have to shut it, didn't have anything to hold on to open it, and every day
it didn't even have like a handle, right? It didn't even
every
really
time you wanted to go out on the deck, you were in a bad mood because you had to work the door. And the first time I opened it, I went, whoop! and it just
Oh, the new one.
flew open.
Yeah.
And the neighbors three houses down knew when you were coming in and out of that door
'Cause it was
so loud.
Screeching.
So that's very nice.
That was a nice added bonus to the whole project
yes.
is to be able to actually get on the new deck
Yes.
to enjoy it.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah, so everything was
Everything was
better
good.
than expected, and
Just dealing
wonderful
with Mark
experience.
from day one. He's just wasn't like he's fast talking salesman that you get. He was pretty pretty even keeled.
Yeah.
Knew what he was doing. I said the biggest thing of working with other contractors and things was they were on time. They actually started earlier than he said. It was very timely, but the biggest thing was he let you know what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, and there were times, oh, we won't be here for a couple days for whatever instead of, but he answered all the questions, let you know all the details.
Yeah, and worked through some changes.
Right.
We had some changes with the siding.
This and that.
Yeah.
And you always have issues. You always have, you're always waiting on something. But
Yeah.
as long as you're informed,
Yeah.
it's fine. When you
Right.
don't know what's going on, so
It's
the
not fun.
communication part was one of the best parts.
Oh,
I
awesome.
think so.
I appreciate hearing that.
It's very much appreciated, and as long as you know what's going on, then you deal with it. But
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And he was willing to work with our budget, but I think it's funny. He said, well, we'll give you the Better Homes and Gardens number and work down from there. And we ended up going Better Homes and Gardens. We never even considered the other end of the
Right. I mean,
once you
what,
see it, there's no
once you-
scale it
you know,
back.
what
So,
can we take away? There's nothing. We have to
Yeah,
have
we needed
everything that you see. Yeah, we needed all this. All this needed to stay.
So,
Awesome. So how do you guys plan on using the space?
She's out here every day,
Right.
all the time.
Compared to the last deck?
yeah.
Correct. So we don't cook dinner or do laundry or do anything else. We just sit out here. I think these clothes are dirty. I don't know.
When
Just enjoy it.
we had been through a lot of issues with finding space for both of our families. We got engaged in 21, and we decided we were going to, pool our living spaces, and then we were going to get an addition, then we were going to buy a new house. It all fell through, so I think we just needed to add something to the space we decided to stay in to give it a little more space.
Some overflow room.
Yeah, overflow room, because we were feeling a little bit cramped. So this is,
Somewhere to get away
you feel
from
like
it
you're
all.
on vacation when you walk out here, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
We splurged
really-
a little bit, but
yeah.
it was
It was
worth it.
worth it.
yeah. Yeah.
Because believe me, everything's expensive now. So
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
so that's why we stayed at this house and just upgrading this house rather than building another one. So.
Hopefully you'll be here again soon doing some other work.
Fantastic. Yeah, we love hearing that.
Did you get a picture of the front?
Yes.
Yeah,
The
we
front.
did the rocks,
I
too.
forgot all about the
rocks.
retaining wall.
Oh my God, that's like one
Yeah.
of my favorite parts of the whole project was the retaining wall out front.
Taking out the wood
Yeah.
timbers that were
Yeah.
rotting away and putting in some
What
block.
were they, railroad ties?
Yeah,
And
railroad
put some nice
ties or
rock?
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was really
Yeah. That was
part of
that
the
was my that was the stress-free part of the project for me.
Nothing was stressful.
Yeah, no, you seem to know what you're doing.
There's always something. I think the biggest hurdle was trying to get something to match this accent wall back here.
Oh, but didn't it turn out great?
It did. It absolutely did. That was probably the biggest obstacle we needed to overcome, which is nice on a project this size. Everything else just kind of fell into place. Like we had a good idea of what it was going to look like, the material selection. The only thing I think you may have been in the dark about was the mantle, but easy enough, simple enough. Put a piece of wood up there, and make it look pretty.
Yeah.
So
everything turned out perfect. I couldn't be more pleased.
Awesome, guys. Well, I thank you for all the good words, and I appreciate you taking this time to talk to me about it and share with others and more of my potential clients.
Absolutely.
Right?
You won't go wrong.
You won't go wrong. No. Nope, you heard it here. She said it. So.
Can we add more cheese?
Yeah.
And Lexi loves it out here too. So.
That's right. The animals love it the most.
Yeah.
So yeah, we built this for the cat and the dog.
Yeah, you did.
It's a real cool place.
Sometimes they get annoying out here trying to take over.
You can't even room.
Tell everybody we had
we'll have a cat, and a dog, and we won't know where to sit.
Had a bunch of people here last weekend, and I always said, it's a real nice place where everybody can stare at their phone. Because that's what we do.
Nobody can talk to each other.
Everybody talks, so everybody else. Yeah. I had to put that in there. Just,
yeah,
social commentary.
Did somebody turn the fan up? All right, cool. Maybe next time we'll do an interview like this. How you like it out here? That's all right. It's fine. Well, hopefully they're watching my YouTube channel while they're out on your amazing day. So.